Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's the one and only Octopotamus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the absolutely incredible support of the folks over at Quantum Mechanics, we're going to be taking a look at their new Q-Fig Max of Stitch. Specifically in one of the most hilarious scenes in Lilo and Stitch, where Stitch visits San Francisco. For the package, absolutely gorgeous as usual. You got this really cool Q logo right there with Stitch there in the background, come around to the side. Very cool kind of homage to Lilo and Stitch right here, where you have Stitch with like flowers and such. And then of course that iconic phrase, which is Ohana, which we learn in the movie that Ohana means family. I love that they put that on there to kind of tie everything together. It's great. Come around here to the back, you got Stitch eating the package there. Same thing kind of here. You can open this up because as the top says, boxes are meant to be opened. So we're going to open it. And boom, this is where we see a more full-scale sort of look at the actual piece, which is absolutely gorgeous. You just wait till you see this, guys. Of course, no more caffeine, which... How do they know that I drink too much caffeine? How do you guys know that, huh? Mark, I'm asking you. How do you know? When you look at the side here again, very fun, whimsical kind of thing with the flowers and such. And again, you got another gorgeous image of the piece. This thing really does blow my mind, and being one of the Q-Fig Max figures, the detail on this, like all of them, is outstanding, but the Max sort of line really expands upon that and gives you a lot more in the display piece itself. So without further ado, let's get this out here and see how cool it actually is. And here we have Stitch opened up and out of its packaging. And again, the folks at QMX have absolutely blown me away. This scene in the film was really hilarious. And yes, I know I made the joke about the caffeine, and obviously it was because Stitch got a little bit hyped up on caffeine, and he went into a full-on Godzilla crazy mode. But everything on this has been absolutely beautifully recreated. Taking a look first at the base, there's a lot that's going on here. On the underside here, you can see Stitch visits San Francisco. You got the Q-Fig Max Elite logo there in the bottom. But then when you look at everything on here, every little bit is absolutely wonderful. You can see you've got like these boxes right here, and you can see that the windows and the doors are basically like drawn on there. You can see the little crinkle on there. Wonderful detail. You got a little straw right here. It's kind of like a lamppost. Of course, you got the street going on and bending all over the places. And I even love how you can even see like the little detail on the inside there. Like, I don't know how well that's going to come across, but you can kind of see it just kind of flowing in there. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. It's like it's completely melted and just warped. Got a little car dangling right there. You got a little jar, another little straw section. You got what looks like a milk carton, again with the little drawings on there to kind of give it a building look. You can kind of see underneath here. Oh, that's really hard to kind of see, but if I can come in a little bit closer, you can kind of see underneath there like little cubes on the inside there. You got like a orangish one, there's a purple one underneath there. That's again kind of hard to see. You can see a green one right underneath there. You got to get in real close to see all this detail, but it's all there. You can see this looks like a giant hockey stick. You got the little straps right here, and then it comes down here, and it's basically like a ladder. You got another little car right up there. You got a car upside down here. You got books here on the back. You got the different strings coming around here. Another car kind of going all over the place. Just absolutely gorgeous. And this is like a little track that you would have with those old like Matchbox cars or something, I want to say. You know, when you would put them on there and set the car to kind of go vroom vroom through there. Basically you have that. I mean, absolutely gorgeous all the way around. It's just mass chaos on here, but so much detail. And you even have like the little book on the underside there kind of helping to prop that up. And then of course the main star of this is Stitch himself. Now, if I had one criticism about Stitch is I feel like the blue is a little bit too saturated. Not by a lot, hardly at all, but like if that was toned down like a fraction, I think it would be a little bit more accurate, but I still think it looks amazing. They got the detail all the way around really well done. Absolutely looking like a little puppy of sorts, but with crazy teeth You can even see they're a bit yellowish. You got the mouth and everything. I mean, I just love what they did with this. I mean, I've said that I've loved all the ones that they've done before, and I really do. But honestly, I'm gonna say it. I think this is the best one that I've seen them do that I've gotten my hands on. It just is. Maybe it's because I love Lilo and Stitch and I love Disney or something, but just something about this, all the different elements, all the different little bits of detail that they throw. I mean, I'm just, like I said, amazed that they got the little crinkle effect here in this box. You got a little bit of it as well over here with the milk carton. I mean, everything on here, though, is just a home run, in my opinion. As I said, the only thing that, and it really is a very minor nitpick, but I feel like the saturation of the blue is just a little bit too intense, but that's a massive nitpick. Overall, this thing is phenomenal. Now, if you are collecting these, this is absolutely one that I would add to your collection. You know, whether you're just collecting all their Q-Figs, or if you're a big fan of Disney, Lilo and Stitch doesn't really get a lot of love. And I'm glad to see that finally somebody has tackled it. This just turned out really, really very nicely. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Once again, I want to send a huge shout out to the folks over at QMX, specifically you, Mark, for helping to make this review possible. And if you'd like information on how you can pick this up, I'll put different links right down in the video description where you can go there and check out availability on this, as well as the rest of the wide range of Q-Fig products. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. And as always, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you all for watching and taking the time to be a kid.